Hi, I'm Anastasia Eden from kindearth.net, and today in my kitchen I have just made some delicious gluten-free vegan savoury slices using chickpea flour. It's also called garbanzo bean flour or gram flour. Very easy to find when you know where to look. And I've also added some oats in there and some other little simple ingredients. Super easy to make. They're great for part of a lunch buffet, potluck or picnic, or I use them as hiking food. So let's go take a quick peek and see how easy they are to make. Get chickpea flour, garbanzo bean flour or gram flour. They essentially work in the same way, and you've got this really super fine consistency. A little tip, if you go to an Asian supermarket or an international supermarket, you can often get this kind of stuff really cheap. And then I want to get some oats, rolled oats, Scottish oats, any kind of oats, even oat flour, whatever you've got, because we're going to blend it in a minute. So I've got a teaspoon of onion powder or onion granules, got a teaspoon of sea salt, I've got a heaped teaspoon of cumin seeds. I've got a heaped tablespoon of ground coriander. And then I've got a half a teaspoon of these crushed chilies. So these are called very lazy chopped red chilies. You can get them in a jar, or you could just easily use some chili powder, just a nice pinch. Then I'm going to just crush and take skin off this and pop that in. And I'm going to add in the water. There we go. Screw on the lid. You can use any blender for this. I'm just using my NutriBullet. Then I'm going to blend it. Now, if you let that stand for more than about half an hour, that's actually going to thicken, which is fine. That's about the consistency you need right now. If it gets too thick, just add a little bit more water. And then you want to get an oven tray about this kind of size. It can be a glass oven tray, it can be anything, as long as it's about this sort of size. If it's a bit smaller, your mixture's going to just be a bit thicker when you bake it. If it's larger, it's just going to be thinner, so just bear that in mind. There you go, so you just press it in, and when you pour the mixture in, it's going to push out to the side. So pour that mixture in, and then just spread it about evenly. That just helps it cook more consistently. Oh yeah. And then I'm going to decorate it with my finely chopped peppers. And I've got a little bit of baby spinach here, some spring onions or green onions, some fresh parsley, and some very finely chopped courgette or zucchini. And I'm just going to decorate it. So just put it on top however you want to. So I got a little bit creative for that one, didn't I? So let's see what it looks like when I bake it in the oven. So sometimes when it's cooking, it puffs up. That's totally normal. Just let it do its thing. About 25 minutes later. There we go, that's nice and cooked, nice and firm. It's popped up in a couple of places, and wherever it pops up during the cooking, you'll find like in about 30 seconds, a minute, it just sinks back down as soon as it comes out. And you can serve this hot, or you can let it cool down and serve it cold, or you can serve it hot and then have the cold bits the next day or over the following day. Yummy! I'm going to serve it with a salad buffet. And then I'm going to use it tomorrow for my hiking food. So the easiest thing to do to cut it is get a nice big chopping board, flip it over, and then gently peel off the parchment paper. There. What I'm going to do is flip it over really quickly. And then I'm going to just gently peel this back. So sometimes it's going to come off easy. Like that. Okay, sometimes, like you can see in this bit, it's not coming up so easy. That's alright, it doesn't matter. There you go, so it's going to look a bit like that on the bottom. Then we're going to flip it right back over. Woo! Nice. There we go, beautiful. And how gorgeous is that? Just going to chop it into slices and serve. There we go. Look at that. Delicious slices to have with lunch.